Happy Wednesday, elevators. Welcome to episode 11 of our She Elevates podcast. This is Gail, your personal development coach.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jessica, your financial strategist.
Hello, everyone. This is Tammy, your spiritual motivator.
And our producer in the back is Antoinette, who is doing the real work. So, ladies, how do you feel on this 10th day of November?
Ooh. I feel absolutely amazing. And everything is moving super, super fast this year.
It's like November already. Yes, I am absolutely amazing. Thought I'd kind of come outside and chill. So, enjoying this beautiful sunny day. Absolutely awesome.
It is beautiful. It looks absolutely beautiful out there. It's hard to believe you're in the same place I'm in because I feel like it's cold outside.
Just hope I don't start sweating because it is really warm out here.
Okay, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So guys, last week we talked about when our kids to be pushed out of the nest, which shows up very differently depending on who you ask. And the bottom line is we know there's no one size fits all response because each situation is different and very unique to that person and to that household. So if you missed it, go back and catch the episode. And if you didn't miss it, listen to it again. We're on podcast. We're on Pandora. I was thinking of this acronym, Tammy, that I thought of just for you. It's called
let's
PASS.
hear it. Okay.
PASS, P-A-S-S. So we're on Pandora, Apple, Spotify, SoundCloud, and I couldn't figure out how to fit in YouTube and Facebook, so I just threw one in.
Say that one more time. PASS,
P-A-S-S, Pandora, Apple, Spotify, SoundCloud.
Oh, SoundCloud. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I know
and YouTube and Facebook. Yeah, that's her thing. So that's just for you, Tammy. That acronym.
PASS-YF.
I was trying to work that YF in there.
It was like passive.
Okay. We're going to go with PASS-YF, right? Okay, y'all got that. Pandora, Apple, Spotify. What's that last one?
SoundCloud.
I gotta get SoundCloud in me, okay?
Because you know what? I've never even used SoundCloud.
That's what it is. You come on down.
We got to get on SoundCloud. Listen to some
Tell
podcasts.
the truth. Mm-hmm.
And what's our other acronym? Don't forget to list.
Come on, invite, share,
tag,
and subscribe.
And subscribe.
Yes.
Just a little
acronym queen.
Yes. So every first Wednesday, guys, also we're live. So you can really engage then. Call us, comment, we'll comment back.
Oh my God. And how about those elevators this week though? This month.
Last week.
Awesome.
Yes. We had a whole birthday party.
Your husband
they were
tickled
engaged.
me.
Oh, he loved it. He's our number one supporter. I'm convinced.
Yes. And Daryl Banks. I just have to give you those two men a shout out. Oh my goodness. I love it because this isn't just, although this is geared towards women, this is for everybody.
Everybody.
Exactly. And it's good to have some type of male insight, their perspective on things. So because we know, shout out to Lonnie Sr. and
Yes, because we know they're from Mars. Because they have a different perspective.
Come on, y'all know where she's going. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus, right?
Yeah.
It's just a different perspective. And that's what made it so exciting for us, right? We were just we were eating it up, right?
It was so
good. Y'all don't have to worry about when to let them go. They gonna find that queen and they gonna let y'all go. They gonna walk up with me.
He find that right queen. You ain't gotta worry about it.
You ain't gotta worry about it.
So
He gonna run away.
Keep the engagement elevators. We love it.
Yeah, so make sure you go back and listen. And so now, guys, ready or not, the holidays are here. Woo-hoo! We are literally 2 weeks away from Thanksgiving. So, guys, we thought it would be good to talk about how we tend to ramp up around this time of year. We want to be everything for everybody, and we can end up physically and emotionally drained, or as some people like to call it, we get the Superwoman syndrome or the Superwoman complex. And I just looked up a definition, and it says that this is a Western society thing. I didn't know that. But it's a woman who works hard to manage multiple roles of a worker, a homemaker, a volunteer, a student, or such other time-intensive occupations. And I'm sure we all can relate to that because we wear many hats.
Absolutely.
Yes. Listening to you say that, I'm like, what in the Jess is that?
That is you, Jess. You're a superwoman. When we say you're a superwoman, you're a superwoman. We're all
you're a superwoman.
Sounds like our lives, right?
Exactly.
And I think it's because it's so much in our nature. You know, we're nurturers, so we think we can do it all. We really think we can do it all. Last week was definitely a full week for me. You know, that it was my son's first flight, and so Monday they got school. We get out of school, we have to get ready, get all packed up so we can drive to Atlanta, which is 2 hours away from us, so we can catch the flight and make it to DC. And then
I'm already tired.
Superwoman.
DC. Gail got Maddie a whole birthday party planned out. Then we do all that Tuesday. Then the podcast Wednesday.
In the middle of
a whole
all
birthday
of that.
party. It's my birthday. And then Thursday, having to get back on the flight. The flight is delayed an hour and a half. And so driving back, the kids sleep, but soon it's like they body knew when we was back home. They was like, Mom, I'm hungry. Of course I'm not cooking, so now I gotta stop and get them something to eat. It was just so much. And then by them being out that week, only going to school one day, we had to do work. The pamphlets they sent home, and some was virtual. So Friday and Saturday, we cramming in schoolwork, gotta get it done. And so when Sunday came, I was like, oh my God, I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
Wow.
I was tired because I was being Superwoman.
Exactly.
I want to get her like a big ass, a t-shirt with the S on it, right? Y'all got me Superman, but Superwoman. But you know
and
what,
the crazy thing, I didn't feel it going through it. It was just afterwards. It hit me. You're tired.
Wow.
You can't do it all. You need a break.
Well, you know what? I think you did. You did all that you were intended to do. And sometimes I kind of look at it as once it's over, or someone on the outside looking in, it's like, oh my God, that is just overwhelming, but you got it done. I just believe, come on. God has equipped you to do everything that you need to do. And sometimes you're in the zone and you're in that moment, but when you calm down, you're like, did I do that? What in the world? So I believe that you are so equipped. Okay, elevators, this is for you. You are equipped for your assignments. Just do it. Come on, Nike, just do it.
That's a whole word, Tammy. That's a whole word.
That's a whole episode.
I love it. And you know what? Because sometimes people are looking at our lives from the outside and they're saying, I don't know how you do that, girl. How could you drive all the way to Atlanta with those kids? And how could you, take your kids, first of all, right? And oh my God, you had a podcast, but guess what? They're not you. That was your assignment. You were equipped for it. And I say, you get an S for Superwoman. So that Superwoman complex. Yeah. We have to just be mindful that we are naturally helpmates. We are born to do the things that God has equipped us to do. So we just do it. And then in the end, you can breathe. Yep. You can rest.
And I think this is such a good topic that we're talking about today, because we got the holidays coming up and there are going to be a lot of women that's going to be feeling that pressure. And I'm not going to say they're going to feel it probably initially, but eventually it's going to come on, because you got family. This is the time for family and fun, right? We're going to be stretching ourselves. We're going to be stretching ourselves. And I don't want us to get in a position that we're stretching, but we're also stressing ourselves, because that's not good at all. So be intentional about this holiday season.
I like Gail said, enjoy the moment, right? So for me, there can be healthy stress, right? When I'm just anxious about getting things done. That's why I bought my turkey early, because I'm determined. I'm not going to be out there, because I'm doing Thanksgiving again this year, but wanting to be prepared. So pace yourself. And if you find that you're stressing, let's take a breath, take a moment, breathe, but just know you are equipped for your assignment. So sometimes when you're stressing, I wonder, are you out of your box or out of your lane? Are you doing something maybe that's not for you? And you have to say, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to bake you a sweet potato pie. I'm going to buy you one. Okay.
They were like,
right. And that's a good point, Tammy, because I think you need to know when to take things off your plate and when to say no. Have boundaries. You have to set boundaries and know that you can't make a sweet potato pie this year because, you know, that is too much. So, yeah, I think that was a very good point.
I like, and then Jessica say, this is the time for family. We're in this whole holiday season, right? Family, friends, I say fun and, you know, all of that. But again, don't forget, even with finances, right? We have to know how far to go, right? Because, you know, trust me, Thanksgiving can really be costly because when you finish purchasing all of the food and doing all those things, but just be mindful of your finances, of your situation. And let's not even get into Christmas because aren't they doing Black Fridays already?
The fact that they already have Christmas stuff out, my neighborhood has already decorated for Christmas. Like I said, did I miss Thanksgiving? Like everything is already out, but on that financial piece, it's because we experienced COVID last year. The economy took a dive. And so you had a lot of people paying marketers already to already play on our mind for this upcoming year. So we are Thanksgiving happening, but we're going to focus on Christmas because Christmas is going to bring in the funds.
That's what the resources,
and so Walmart, I know, have already started some Black Friday sales. I'm like, well, I be doggone. Y'all gonna try to get the money early.
They try to hit those super women now. We said, I am so super that I know when I can say no.
Like that, Tammy. I like that.
So come on, Superwoman, be smart. All of you super women out there, you can manage your finances very well.
Be super smart.
Yeah, be super smart here. I'm sorry, we're not doing it. Not today, not tomorrow.
We got to remember the real reason for the season, okay?
Absolutely.
It's not spending all of your money. Let's go with the 2 L's before that. Family and fun, okay? Family and fun. And we got to be cautious on how we're spending our finances.
Come on, finance. That's our financial expert right there.
Because guess what? The power company, they ain't giving no gift for a free bill. Gas company ain't giving no gift for no free gas. They're not doing it.
And look, and seriously, let's be health conscious, right? See, I really want to do a little twist, right? No, you don't need that much. Your plates don't need to be that large. Let's get smaller plates. There you go. If you get a smaller plate, yeah, and then the portions are smaller. Your turkey doesn't even have to be as big. Everything goes down, but for the sake of health and finances.
Oh my goodness,
Tammy, you're gonna get canceled for that.
What'd you say, Internet?
Tammy gonna get canceled for that comment.
They're gonna be like, if you don't pull off them real plates.
Oh, it would be a whole riot.
I know.
Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord.
But you know what? Again, still going back to the Superwoman complex. Again, I love it that Jessica said, let's not stress about it though. See, I know what I'm gonna do. And they said, tell me what you cooking. The same thing I cook every year. Okay. And anything outside of that, please feel free to indulge and bring it.
Absolutely. And also, even with, purchasing gifts and things, like we got to get out of our own way when you think you got to buy everybody a gift. You don't. That is not the reason for the season. Because if you broke come January 1st, what was it for? What was it for?
That just adds to the stress. And you can be you can be creative and exchange gifts. That's what big families do. And you're just responsible for one gift.
Listen, we ain't exchanging no gifts. My brother got 10 kids by himself. Everybody is Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
When it works for you, I'll say that.
I'm telling you, we are big on the fun and the family, okay? Because Yeah, when you have a big family like that, some that exchanging of gifts work, but for some, you know what, it really does work when we just come together, because how often you get to see those family members, right? So we really utilize the
Yes.
time. But like, I think at the end of the day, we're saying the same thing. Just don't stress about it, okay? Enjoy the
Absolutely.
journey. Yes.
This episode is brought to you by MWR Financial. MWR Financial stands for Make Wealth Real. With all that's going on in the economy, listen, we need experts who are going to work on our behalf. Experts who know exactly what's going on in this economy and who can actually help you overcome the challenges that we all are facing. If you're needing an expert that assists you with getting your credit scores up, getting your debt down, getting your income up, and most of all, helping you get out of debt, MWR is the company you would want to speak with. Let our experts help you with growing your financial portfolio. Visit www.mwrfinancial.com/She Elevates. Again, allow the team of experts to help you with whatever financial challenges that you're having right now. Again, visit www.mwrfinancial.com/She Elevates. She Elevate cares about your finances as well as we care about empowering as so many women as we do.
Guys, that was so good. And you know what's interesting is when I was Googling some stuff, there's this thing called Black Superwoman complex. And yeah, they talk about how we suppress our emotions. And, you know, because we have to be strong for, you know, a lot of times in the absence of fathers, or you have single parents, or even because there's, you know, a ceiling for a lot of Black women in the workplace. And you know, we say that we have to do twice as more as the next person just to get the same things that they have. And so, in this little article, they talk about having no time to seek their own therapy. And they talk about, you know, death of a child, how grieving hurts them, but you really don't have time to grieve because you have to keep moving. You have other children, or you have a family or a job or whatever. And they talk about childhood traumas and current challenges and everything else. And, you know, it just reminded me of a friend, one of my friends, who every time she sees me, she calls me Kim Possible. And that's funny to me. Actually, I didn't even know who Kim Possible was. I was like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? So anyway, she told me who it was. And so, right. So I think it's funny, but it also speaks to, you know, people see you just doing a whole lot all the time. And yeah, I just think we have to know how to manage it, know how to manage your emotions, have some emotional intelligence, and, you know, all those things on your plate, prioritize and all of those things. But yeah, we as Black women, we tend to be extra superwoman. If
it's so crazy because we make it seem so effortlessly. Like, you know, like, dang, she really all put together. She did that, not knowing the behind the scene, like what all she done went through to get to right here. And then I noticed when you spoke about, you know, being a single parent, you know, around the holidays, again, mothers, it's okay. It is absolutely okay. My mom was a single mom, raised 5 kids, 3 boys, 2 girls. And so she always struggled to try to make ends meet for the holidays, making sure we had everything, you know, we wanted off our Christmas list or whatever. Some of the things we didn't get, but that messed with her mentally so much. And you could just tell it, like on Christmas morning, she's smiling and stuff, but you also can see like that pain that she had to endure too. And then, like I said previously, you know, bills still due. Bills are still going to be due. So we got to get out of the stigma of thinking that, you know, Christmas, the holidays period is all about spending money and giving materialistic things. And that's not what it's about. We ought to be able to give love, joy, that real happiness, having family time, fun time, and not getting so overwhelmed with the material aspects of things. Listen, at the end of the day, that stuff's still gonna be in the store. And honestly, it's cheaper the day after Christmas. I'm just saying.
Oh my goodness, Jessica. Yeah, that takes some intentionality, because with looking on social media, you're seeing what everybody else is doing. You're trying to keep up with that, and you're comparing what you're doing to what they're doing. And, it can just, you have to take a step back and be self-aware of what you're doing. And to your point, what's important.
Exactly. Be a superwoman that's conscious.
Yeah, you're taking me back to my childhood, and I have to say my mother was our superwoman. But one thing, we didn't have social media, but she intentionally, yes, there was intentionality on her part. At some point when we were older, she said, "Look, girls," because it was just my sister and I, "we're not even going to overdo this for Christmas, okay? But what we're going to do, because we love to shop, is after Christmas, Jess," she said, "it is on and popping." Girl,
I've never met your mom, and I love her.
You love her. I'm telling you, we were like, oh, because she knew, like you said, the whole marketing strategy of it, and she helped educate us about that. So we weren't tripping about what's under the tree. No. We were going to spend time with the family, and then after Christmas or that week after, we were getting those sales in. So I love it.
Guess what? On Christmas, who gonna see you on Christmas? You still hang around your family and stuff. The clothes and shoes and stuff, we can go that weekend and go get your clothes and shoes. Right. It'll be ready for you to go back to school in
January.
You gotta book up.
I love it.
New. But
and just we gotta make it make sense. Just to give you another lens. So my mom was the superwoman to make sure that we had that stuff on Christmas morning.
Wow.
Whether that means she's going to school and had 2 jobs, which was the norm for my mom, just to make sure we had those material things, because we see all these commercials and everything else. So very interesting to hear your side, which I embrace as an adult. But as a child, what I saw was Christmas morning, the tree is full.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I didn't even know there were after Christmas older sales.
Notice I said when we were older. Okay, I remember
the good
this
ones
about
are actually on New Year's Day.
Again, she didn't. This wasn't a childhood thing. This was when we were teenagers. So I vividly remember when we shifted. She's like, "No, I'm not doing this." Probably when she realized,
I ain't doing this no more. They too old. They know better. They know better.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying.
We need to have a talk.
Ain't no.
Yes.
And we going the day after.
I am your Santa Superwoman. And this is when we go
the Easter Bunny. I'm the Tooth Fairy. I'm Santa Claus.
And what's so good? My daughter, she figured out who's Santa Claus. She was like 5.
Oh, really?
And yes, it was like, you too early. But it was like, yes, because I ain't got to sit up here and be tripping on
that's a
stuff,
new generation.
Right? I said, why you said Santa Claus not real? She said, because Santa Claus cannot be there and there at the same time. I was like, you know what?
His magic
you
reindeer.
Right. I said, you know what? You're right. I'm Santa Claus. We finna nip this in the bud right now.
Little fairy tale. Easy. Absolutely. I love it. But you know what I thought about when I, listening to all of this from the, stress of it and trying to perform and trying to deliver is, you know what? Let's support the superwomen in our lives. Okay, yes. Elevators. Let's support, because you understand whether it's from your personal experience, from you today, or just someone let's support the superwomen so we can say, look, it's okay. Take the cape off. Okay. And just relax and enjoy the journey, because that's what it's about. But I do say, I still am a believer. Someone is looking at you as, oh my God, how you do it? But you're equipped for the assignment. I'm convinced.
Come on, love spiritual motivator.
Let's go.
I love it.
Okay.
What else is going on?
Yeah, what's the fuss?
I think it's time. What the fuck?
Come on, Messy Jessie.
What's the foolery today, y'all?
What's going on?
Y'all look Messy Jessie.
But you know what? It ain't nothing about that look
that's
messy. I'm just gonna say that.
I'm just saying. See, that's when you can call somebody messy and they smiling because they already know.
You can say what you want to say, but
Come on,
Love it.
elevators. It doesn't matter what they
I
say.
love it. I love it. I love it.
Know who you are.
So today, what we got? Yesterday, well, not yesterday, actually on Monday, I do believe, November the 8th, Missy Elliott, she has finally been able to get her freak on Hollywood Boulevard. So Hollywood Walk of Fame is finally getting its freak on. Yes, Monday, Missy Elliott star on Hollywood and I think Vine Street is finally being unveiled in a ceremony, and I believe she was actually there for it. So on what was it, etcanada.com, that's the source I went to. The Hollywood Chamber of Commerce announced last month that Missy Elliott would be inducted onto the iconic Walk of Fame, becoming the 2,708th celebrity with a star of her own. Yes, that's good. Placed in front of, I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna try it. Omega Records. The star commemorates the career of the rapper who has also won 4 Grammys. Missy Elliott, that is one phenomenal woman.
Absolutely.
She wrote so many songs for different people, and I be listening. I'm like, she wrote that? You know, to write a song and to find the perfect artist to actually bring those words to life. Like, she did a lot of Jasmine Sullivan songs. I think she wrote one of Beyonce songs, and I'm just like, dang, what place were you mentally, and you knew to get this person because they was gonna make those words feel so alive. Oh my God.
She's a true artist.
Yes. Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, good for Missy. She deserves it.
Shout out, Missy.
Yes. Missy.
Did she lose a lot of weight, right?
She did. She
had a weight loss journey or something.
Yeah.
I think it was like when I saw her, I was like, is that Missy? She looks fabulous.
Wow.
Yes.
Nice.
Congratulations, Missy.
Shout out
to Missy Elliott.
We're talking about her like she's an elevator, right? Hey, Missy.
Hey,
she is an elevator now.
That's what
Words
I'm
have
saying.
power.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, Missy.
Yes. In other news, we got Travis Scott, you guys. Travis Scott just recently had a concert. I think it was like a couple of weeks back. Unfortunately, some type of outbreak happened, and I believe 8 people actually lost their lives at the concert. But the reason why I bring it up for What the Fuss topic is because they have this new thing called needle spiking. And normally you would hear people spiking someone's drink at a club or something. Now they're actually like pricking you with a needle. And it's to, I think they
pray, saints.
Yeah, we gotta pray. Tammy,
wow.
give us a prayer.
God bless America.
Not America.
Amen.
The world.
Yes, seriously. They have this new thing called needle spiking where you're being spiked with opioids. I think it was opioid phenylene and something else called like ketamine. And so I guess it's attacking the neural system or something like that, where people are like falling down, passing out. And if I'm not mistaken, at the concert, one of the security guards was actually pricked. And I think he felt it. And the next thing you know, he's feeling real funny. Like he kind of went down.
Yep.
And so it's a lot going on. So ladies, even our men, you know, we want to make sure you guys are being aware of your surroundings when you're at clubs, social events, whatever the case may be. It's like every time you turn around, people are coming with new things.
Wow.
And it's absolutely insane. I would have never thought needle spiking. You running around just pricking.
And you know, it's almost like, what can you do to avoid it? If you're in those environments, you can't tell people to stay in the house. But if you're in those environments, there's not a lot you can do to avoid it. I mean, unless you're socially distancing at the club.
And that's not happening at the club. So just make wiser decisions, I guess, when you're going out. You know, do I want to go out? Do I want to stay at home?
Oh my God, come on.
Need a spike? Do I want to stay at home?
Maybe the Lord is speaking. Maybe the Lord is speaking.
Definitely don't go out alone. How about that? Always have a go out buddy with you.
Yes.
But it really does
And
show the times that we're living in, right?
Yeah.
Perilous.
it's very, very scary.
Dangerous. Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys heard about the movie The Harder They Fall. Oh
I've
my
heard
God.
of it. I haven't
It's
seen
on
it yet, but I've
Netflix.
heard of it.
And that movie is so good. And guess what? Guess
Harder
who
They
one of the
Fall.
producers are?
Who?
Jay-Z.
Go ahead, Jay-Z.
Jay-Z is one
That's
of the
Gail's
producers.
man.
Yes. And that film was
That's
so
Beyonce's
star
man. Don't start
studded.
rumors.
We sorry, Beyonce, because I know
Did you see her
I know
face?
you watching.
Did you see her
Because
face?
I know
She said she
Beyonce
didn't
real concerned about me.
Look,
She said the beehives ain't about to come after her, okay?
Girl. Because I am in the
She said,
beehive.
"Hey,
I
Gail,
gotta keep my
not a
good
bee-
standing.
look, not a beehive, not an elevator. No. Okay,
The
so
beehives
just-
are serious about Beyonce.
look,
Okay.
we celebrate. Well, how do a woman celebrate a man that's not her spouse or her boo without the other woman feeling threatened?
Girl, we love your man for everything that he's doing. Okay, we love
I'm just saying.
Jay-Z.
I'm just saying, Beyonce. I'm just gonna need you to recognize.
But this film
Okay.
was so star-studded. It had Idris Elba in there, Zazie
Wow.
Beetz, Regina King, Jonathan Majors. Y'all gotta watch it. It's
I'm
so
gonna watch
good.
it today.
I don't want
Yeah.
to be a spoiler alert, but it was
Don't
so
spoil it.
good. Like it's
Tell
like
me,
a
Jessica.
Western,
Don't tell Tammy.
it's like a Western theme. And I'm not really big on Westerns, but this one
Me either.
I sat the whole time and watched it.
Really?
And at the end, I was like,
Wow.
for real?
Okay.
You got to be kidding me.
I'm
Oh
with you,
my
Gail. I'm
God.
watching it tonight. Okay.
Yeah.
One of those what is it? Jaw-dropping moments. It was
Okay.
really oh yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
That's
Nice,
all I got
nice.
for what the fuss. I'm not
I
mad.
love it.
Okay.
That was
Y'all be
good.
safe out here. Look, be safe out in these streets. y'all.
Definitely be safe. This needle spiking, that's crazy.
Stay home and watch
That was
Netflix.
crazy. Yeah, stay home and go
There you go,
watch The Harder They
stream.
Fall.
Thank you, Jesse.
That's crazy. Y'all know what I just thought about?
What's
What?
that?
It's not funny, but that's crazy. Needle spiking and The Harder They Fall. I'm just saying. I didn't even think about that when I said it. If you spike somebody, the
They're
harder
gonna
they
fall. That's good, Jack. That's good.
You know, I was a little
No
slow.
pun
I was
intended.
like,
Me and
okay,
you
I got
both.
you.
No, that was messy.
Yeah,
Y'all just had a baby boomer moment.
we had a baby
When our
boomer
producer
moment.
is willing to join us on screen,
Then you gonna have your partner, but
come full circle.
you
You
know
gonna
what?
have your partner. That's
yeah, do you
okay.
realize at some point that baby boomer, what do you
Millennial.
call it? Millennial. See, I don't even remember what she is, but that's gonna come up because that's just who we are, and it's all good. It's all good.
And it's all calculated. This is on purpose. This is how
That's
we
what I'm
wanted this.
telling you. We don't have to worry about Superwoman complex because
We
we
got
are
each other.
equipped. We got
each
this.
other.
We got each other. So yeah, love those. What's the first topics? Just keep it coming, keep it coming.
Thank you.
So yep, guys, that was so today we were all about Superwoman complex and just to, be mindful about when you're doing too much, like Tammy said, know when to say no. Because that's a decision. Take some things off your plate when you have to. And one thing that I do is I think about when I felt overwhelmed in previous years or in previous situations and how you thought, I can't handle this and all of that, yet you're here today. So to Tammy's point, God is not going to put more on you than you can bear. And we do have that energy and that strength to get through all that's on our plate. So you got anything, ladies?
I love it.
I believe you summed it up.
Said it.
In about, making sure we are doing what we are equipped to do and not to just overexert ourselves. And because your body is going to tell you when you're tired.
Yeah.
So respect it when it says that it's
listen
tired.
to it.
And
you
take
know
a
what-
nap like the baby boomers do.
Take a nap. We like.
Took me a good nap
But
Sunday.
And Gail, I think you really do talk about not putting yourself out there too much, knowing when to say no, or I don't know. We all agree on that. So, but also not comparing yourself to someone else, right? Because well, while it looks like they are not doing as much as you, and maybe they're more relaxed as you, but that's who you are. That's your assignment. I really am a goer. And I just think I can go, 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 go. And some people are more relaxed, and it's like, I need a little more, just kind of couch time, but be true to you and, enjoy the journey.
Okay, so I got some action tactics, and it actually comes from what we were talking about. We had a little sub theme: family, finance, and fun. Not sure if you guys caught that, but here are 3 ways to avoid the Superwoman complex. So for family, I have that we should develop a support system. Don't be afraid to ask for help, and don't feel like you have to do it all by yourself. Well, one of the things that we do is we feel like we take it and we feel like it's quicker for me to do it, or, I get it done quicker. But learn how to be okay with something being done, even if it isn't done the way we would do it, right? So lean on family.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
The second thing is finance. We talked about that. So don't be pressured to going into debt, trying to keep up with the Joneses or with these self-imposed expectations that we see from social media or the marketing that's going on right now. And just know, when you pull out that credit card, unless you intend to pay it off before the end of the billing cycle, you're gonna get hit with interest, and you're gonna end up paying more than you intended for those purchases, because that interest is no joke, and it makes a difference of thousands of dollars once you add it up and look at it. And something my finance coach always says is that interest is the price you pay for purchasing something you can't afford. If you don't have the money for it, you can't afford it. So guys, make sure you make your budget and stick to it. And the last one is fun. We have to work fun into our lives. Consider what's important to you. We all are people before we have all these other hats on, before you're a wife, a mom, and everything else. Think about what you consider fun and build some time into your day every day, even if it's just 30 minutes a day, even if you just don't want to do anything, or you want to do something, call your girlfriends or whatever, but make you a priority just as much as you make everybody else a priority.
Yes.
So that's it for my family, finance, and fun. And my quote of the day is: a superwoman isn't a woman who can do anything, but a woman who avoids doing too much. Ooh. And that's from Shirley Conran.
Avoid
and we
doing
dropped
too
the mic
much.
on
Yes.
that.
Yes.
There you go.
That's the real superwoman.
Awesome.
We're very self-aware, and we know when to cut it off.
Yeah. I love it. The
That's
tactical points. Yes. And
Yeah,
the quote,
that's
of course,
good.
we love the quote. You know what? Can I just say one other thing
You
about
can
that
say
fun?
whatever you want to say.
I love. That's why I'm here. Y'all remember your tribe. Okay. But you know what? The fun, I just want them, sometimes when we try to have fun, instead of embracing the moment as fun, I think that fun is there. Sometimes you just have to understand. Like, let's say you got to wash dishes, right? Okay, look, you got hot water. You got to put the bubbles in there with your dish detergent. I'm just saying, it's warm water. We got all kinds of, I'm just using that as an example. For real. Many of us use.
Or you know what? No, going with that example. At the end of that, washing those dishes, your kitchen is clean.
I'm just saying,
what I mean?
The fun is there. Sometimes
I
think we put it off. It was like, but did you enjoy that moment of what you were doing? Jess was on the plane with her son for the first time. Yes, it was a lot. She's in the car because these babies are going to grow up and eventually they're going to be out the house. And she's going to be like, where my babies?
And they're going to remember that forever. They're going to remember all of that.
I think, the fun is within you,
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, how about that?
You have to find it.
Okay, guys. So that was today's segment, and we're going to catch you next week.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.